Welcome to ENG 329 Modern African Drama. Study Section 1. The nature and purpose of drama. Introduction. This lecture is to reawaken and connect the students' former knowledge of drama in order to be actively linked up with the present course. It discusses the nature of drama, context and contents, and its purpose. Importantly, to arm the students with tools to appreciate dramatic works. Objective. At the end of this lecture, you should be able to explain the nature of drama, its origin, the different dramatic theories and theorists, context and content, so as to be equipped with tools to appreciate dramatic works. Content. Drama, like any other art, be it music, painting, sculpture, poetry and prose, and in any culture and moment in history, drama since the beginning of time has existed in one form or the other. Drama is no doubt the most versatile, the most social, and the most physically present of all artistic productivity. It being a composite interplay of literature, visual art, speech movement, and spectacle. Dramatic story, in brackets essentially fictive, itself is a dynamic progression, for it can be linear, episodic, and montage of conflict via the route to tension, surprise, and suspense, into climax and resolution. In the process of drama creation, varying aspects of human social history are contracted and expanded in artistic reflection and refraction. In so doing, pleasure and entertainment are guaranteed as a sole purpose. According to Aristotle, laughter is essentially generated as preferred as dramatic awe, marked by Aristophanes, Molière, Johnson, and Olaya, and instruction, according to Horace and Brecht, is central to dramatic preoccupation. Origin. In primitive and civilized human societies, drama has existed as far back as human memory can record. It has served various functions in different communities. Over 2000 BC ago, there existed the history of sacred drama in Egypt, cradle of human civilization. This is given in Greek literature as the first playwright. Before verbal literature, drama in many societies, including Africa, Asia, and the West. Non-verbal forms such as mime, dance, decor, costume constituted dramatic presentation. Spoken and written drama arrived to complement, not supplant, these residual forms. Dramatic literature as a discipline, however, dates from the time when playtexts or scripts emerged with the classical dramatists in Greece, Sophocles, Euripides, Achilles, and Aristophanes, and in Rome, Seneca, Horace, Terence, and Plautus. We must note that although religious celebration and ritual festivals such as the Ditram, goat song, communal worship of dinosaurs of the Greek, the annual feast of Corpus Christi celebration of the great medieval Christian misery cycles, the performed ceremony of temple rituals of the Noh drama of Japan, the Egungun, Egu, ancestral festival of many African parts characterized early dramatic consciousness, social events, non-scared entertainment activities with moral and didactic ends also brought significant import to the origination and development of drama. However, as Dr. Samuel Johnson once proposed, the mode of composition and performance of drama defies delimitation in spite of the elasticity of form and content of drama. Certain elements characterize this discipline. These include imitation of human behavior, characters acting in situation, style, language (dramatic expression), and dramatic structure, which comprises conventions of time, place, and action. It is around all these common elements that various dramatic theories evolve. Dramatic theories. Let us now take a look at the various theories and dramatic convention across time and ages, beginning with classicism, true romanticism, realism, naturalism, to political theater forms such as symbolism, expressionism, and the epic. Classicism. During the 500 BC and 400 BC, four of world's dramatists emerged in Greece: Achilles, Sophocles, Euripides, and Aristophanes. It was a golden age. The theater provided artistic expression mode for the new Greek civilization age. Two categories characterize classical drama: tragedy and comedy. Classical tragedy took root in a combined complex of love, fertility, rivalry, and sublime. Dionysus was the god of the emotional, the subconscious, and the irrational forces in man. Note: Shoyinka's comparison of Dionysus with the nature and spirit of Ogun. Characteristic feature of classical drama or tragedies are: A. Short duration in production, about an hour. For instance, the Orestein trilogy or three plays last about 3 hours. The length of any Shakespearean play. This enables the so-called unities of time: a single day, place, single locale, and action, single plot, which is certainly not universally adhered to. C. Chorus, who employs the exotic and fine poetry, as well as some dramatic action. The number of actors later increased with Achilles and Sophocles. D. Purpose, bring about catharsis, a purgation of the soul through pity and fear. Comedy. The comic segment of classical drama was pioneered by Aristophanes. Greek comedy served the function of social control and correction of social and political foes. In form, comedy allows for freedom of speech. Here, Aristophanes openly brought the misdeed of real and great human beings into ridicule. The plays include classical comedy, the frogs, the birds, the clouds. Realism. In realism, there is strict economy of narrative and dialogue. Scenes are provided. If they are strictly relevant to subject matter, each episode developed as a real life with all its complications and contradictions. Visual and oral effects are ensured as dramatic accessories. Detailed descriptions of settings in stage duration are provided as important to stage actions. Henrik Ibsen is severally referred to as the father of realism. Naturalism. This movement emerges from realism as an extreme movement because of its preoccupations with the notion that art must become scientific in its method, since it emphasizes that all behavior is determined by the forces of heredity and environment. Broquet, 1964. Verisimilitude or life. Likeness is naturalism, idea or mark. Emile Zola, 1840 to 1902, is the main proponent of naturalism. Political theatre. This is a neo-romantic from taking off in France at the close of the 19th century. It is anti-realistic. Truth is to be suggested through intuition. Symbolist aims mainly to propose abstractions such as universal truths without necessarily concretizing the major anti-realist symbolist. Expressionism. Expressionism dramas' sole aim is to make audience conscious of the limitations and shortcomings of contemporary, pre-war, and post-war existence, and to map out programs of action for a utopia future. Main dramatists of expressionist drama are August Strindberg, 1849 to 1912, especially in his The Dream Play, 1912. Ernst Toller, The Man and the Masses, 1921, which talks about the dominating effect of factories on the lives of workers. Epic theatre. Epic theatre emerges as a theatre of social action. It brings to its climax the expressionist intention to revolutionize society, but it needs their significant features. The epic notion arises from a socialist conception of social change through man's awareness of possibilities internal to himself. The major disciple of this theatre is Brecht. The major landmark of epic include A. Provocation of intellectual reasoning through shock and estrangement in the audience, as opposed to emotional empathy expected in Aristotelian theatre. B. Bequeathing social awareness and social consciousness on the audience through direct theatricalization of social reality. C. Actions are presented on stage, not in an illusionary, any, or mimetic manner, but direct as theatre. D. The whole dramatic process and accessories are carried out in the full view of the audience in order to present theatre as theatre, not as simulation. E. Ideologically, a man-centered social transformation along lines of dialectical materialism is anticipated in the epic dramatic form. Summary. In this lecture, we have attempted the feat of summarizing the major concepts, landmarks, and theories that characterize the dramatic enterprise across the world. The aim here is to expose you to the central features, form, and content of drama, but especially to familiarize you with the state, nature, context, and content of drama from its origin to contemporary times. In the process, we made efforts to simplify dramatic theories to equip you with tools to appreciate dramatic works. End of study section 1. Thanks for listening.